Join the Minneapolis Lakers of the 50s, first to three-peat, to be mentioned with the NBA's true dynasty, Russell Celtics, 8 titles in a row, almost a triple three-peat. Comparisons across the eras are difficult, but Michael Jordan knows this. He is on the verge of accomplishing what his most formidable contemporaries could not. Larry Bird's Boston Celtics reached the finals 5 times in all, and in a 6-year span, won 3 championships. Some say Bird's '86 team was the best ever for a single year, but Larry Celts never repeated, largely because of the presence of Magic Johnson's Lakers, who reached the finals 9 times in 12 seasons and wore the crown 5 times, once back-to-back, but they were thwarted by injuries and Isaiah Thomas's Pistons as they went for the triple. That was the first of 2 in a row for Detroit. But eventually, a team they had haunted grew stronger. And when the Bulls swept the Pistons, the torch was passed, although grudgingly. The Chicago Bulls, now on the verge of such an emphatic run of excellence that they believe no one will be able to deny them a place on the short list of all-time great NBA teams. The Chicago Bulls, nearing the end of an extraordinary basketball odyssey, and believing, to a man, that tonight is the night.
You look for from Michael tonight in terms of his approach? How will he come out? Will it be a scorer? Will he look to distribute the ball?
Just a short while ago down in the locker room, he mentioned that he would come out, feel the game out, and see what he thought had to be done early. When you look at his points after the first 4 games, 31, 42, 44, 55, always on the move up. And it'd only be natural that the leading scorer in the NBA would take the most shots. During the regular season, almost 26 shots per game. In the finals, almost 10 more shots per game for Michael Jordan. In fact, combining both teams, Jordan has 54 more shot attempts than the next closest player, Charles Barkley. If there's one key word for Michael in this series, it's aggressiveness. He's made a decision to take it to the basket like he has taken it against no other team. Total confidence in getting to the rim and finishing the play. It's almost as if Michael Jordan has made a statement to his teammates. Jump on board and let's win this championship together, or I'm going to do it by myself. Johnson did from the left corner.
Michael Jordan for 3. Yes. Well, Michael wasting little time. His first field goal opportunity, and he converts from 3-point territory.
They've gone up 31 points, 42 points, 44, 55. Scottie Pippen with the backdoor layup.
And that was a beautiful pass from Michael Jordan. All the defense was paying attention to him. He just whipped it through.
Armstrong.
After Jordan makes this 3-pointer, he turns and comes back almost with a sense of satisfaction on his face, as if to say, yes, I feel it early, I'm off to a good start. Then, playing the other role, the playmaker, he hits Pippen with the backdoor pass.
Hey, get him 30 to 40 shots. If you're going to lose, you lose with Charles Barkley.
Here's Jordan. So Michael has hit his first 2, a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. Suns by 1.
And Phoenix Jordan's first field goal attempt was a 3-pointer. This one, in a little bit closer, shooting and playing with an extreme amount of confidence here early in the game.
Well, Michael Jordan with 5 points and 2 assists has accounted for all 9 Chicago points. We talked with Michael prior to the game and asked what his approach would be in coming out tonight in game number 5.
I have that inner drive to do whatever possible to get this game over with tonight. I may be a little bit overconfident or a little bit too hyped. Hopefully I'm not, but this is how I must approach the game, because as much as we can limit the confidence that this team may have, it's better for us. And I think if we can get it done now, we may be facing a Tiger back in Phoenix. So I told the guys, I'm not going back to Phoenix with you guys. If you guys want to go back and play, you're going by yourself. I want to get it over with right now.
Well, that's great thinking, because if Chicago loses this game, it's going to be tough.
20 by 10. And they've hit a left. Oh, the alley-oop for Michael Jordan.
I want want you to keep an eye on Michael Jordan up here with his left hand on Kevin Johnson as he pulls him in a different direction than he really wants to go. Left hand pulls, Jordan changes direction. The lob pass by Scottie Pippen. Jordan converts. Take him one way, pull him with that left hand if you can get away with it, and then all you have to do is be able to jump 3 feet above the rim and convert.
You know, I more finals than anybody and let him go with that.
Rejected by Jordan. And here comes Williams, 3-on-1.
It starts with defense for the Chicago Bulls. You may talk about Michael's scoring, but his ability to defend sometimes goes unnoticed.
They haven't seen that in the last couple of minutes, and that's what got them this early lead.
Jordan, different little shot. Michael Jordan with the turnaround. He has 9.
Down low, Michael Jordan knows if he catches it quick enough and turns before the double team can get.
Michael Jordan showing some signs after not looking to shoot for a long stretch. Jordan on the follow.
John, but they said, well, since we didn't call the foul, we're going to get the ball back to the Chicago Bulls.
Jordan, yes.
You know, that was an experiment to see if he could use that same dribble move against Kevin Johnson that he uses against. The over move by Jordan is the one that he likes. Here, he becomes an offensive rebounder to help that way. Here, he tries right to left. I use that against Marley, it works. I use it against KJ, it works. A little bit of experimentation early in the game for Michael.
Grant
On that team, they'll come back next game.
Cotton Fitzsimmons, Senior Executive Vice President of the Suns, color commentator on the radio broadcast. Michael Jordan, 7 of 11. He has 15 points. Suns with a 51-47 lead.
He said, well, if I can't get to the basket tonight, I'll just pull up and take my jump shot. You see that he had his head down, that froze Dan Marley, and he just jumped right up for his jump shot once he saw Dan Marley backing up.
Off the bench, Phil Jackson not pleased with the starters. Jordan had the shot deflected from behind.
Oliver Miller came right from behind him as he turned and beat KJ for the jump shot. Oliver Miller blocked it from the blind side.
Jordan.
Oh, shit!
He does have Stacey King and Scott Williams joining Jordan, Pippen, and Armstrong. Michael Jordan has 17. Suns 52. The Bulls 49 as we come up
In the first half.
And Barkley 0 for 3 from three-point land. Kevin Johnson guarding Michael Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Jordan cuts it to a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And here is that, first of all, Michael Jordan is just going to take KJ as close as he can to the basket and then jump right over him. He's been doing that all evening. Suns are doing in their half-court offense. They're really executing their offensive play in the half-court very well.
Michael Jordan line drives it home. Phoenix 61 and Chicago 55. Suns able to recover. Jordan stopped from behind. Dumas got a piece of it, and Dumas will finish it off. Michael Jordan upset. He thought he was fouled. Phil Jackson calls for time.
You think back to the last game, remember Michael Jordan getting to the front of the rim for the dunks? This time when he starts down the lane, look for Oliver Miller to step up, make himself big. It stops Michael Jordan before he can get there. Do I have it? No. Here's the big man, Miller. Body contact, the turnover. Again, the defense, 3 people surrounding the basketball. In the Phoenix locker room just before the game, the one thing they talked about was, let's guard people out there tonight.
An 18-9 run by the Suns, and they lead by 14.
And hopefully, if he go out to Danny, we'll have to go out to him.
As Danny Ainge and Michael Jordan got into it in game number 4, Jordan just drilled that corner jump, so the Suns now lead 72-60 with 4:20 remaining in the third quarter. Jordan has 23 points. Kevin Johnson, rebounded by Scottie Pippen. Jordan for 3. Yes.
Phoenix, the problem is you live by the sword, you die by the sword. They were
Crowd looking for a travel. Johnson had it knocked away by Pippen. 3-on-1, 4-on-1. It's Jordan.
the strip by Paxson. They've got 3-on-1 numbers until number 23 decides to jump in there. Now it's 4-on-1. Michael with the finish.
Now both teams. This crowd disappointed. They came here hoping to celebrate a three-peat. Michael Jordan cuts it to 9. The Phoenix Suns.
Turnaround, but what he really was trying to do was create a shot for Paxson. Ainge almost came to help out, but stayed at home. Michael couldn't get it to him. Michael Jordan was trying to create right there something for Paxson, but Ainge started to come and went back, stayed at home with his